Good evening. This is Coach Darren, and I want to welcome you. To Inside Outside on Wellness Wednesday. Coach Mitchell will be here shortly. Hopefully, everyone can hear me. As usual, we have our challenges. They always seem to be different each week, but we keep marching forward. Tonight, we are going to talk about natural fragrances. But before we do that, I just want to mention one thing. I had a conversation today. I just want to clarify something. People think because you focus on health. Oh, and here's Coach Mitchell.
Hi, good evening. You welcome everybody to the Power of Now?
Yes, welcome everybody to the Power of Now, to Inside Outside on Wellness Wednesday.
Yes.
Hey, just because you focus on living a healthy lifestyle, or you're working on it, you're somewhere on that journey, does not mean that you will not encounter illness. For some reason, some people believe this, and I would say, especially, we'll say the haters, the people who don't want to see you try to move forward in any particular area of your life. They find reasons to pick. Like the classic example, like, I don't know why people, are living healthy. It's not like you're going to live forever, or you might get hit by a truck. All those are true, but that's not why people choose to live a healthier lifestyle.
Right, and that shouldn't prevent a person from trying.
Right. You do it because you want to live a better quality while you're here. If you do get sick, you're more likely to be able to recuperate, to bounce back if you're healthier than if you're not. So I just want to address that misnomer, all right, that myth that, living a healthy lifestyle means that you're not going to get sick. Or when you do, it's like, look, see? No, that's not how it works. Just like I said to this person, are all your doctors healthy? And I can pretty much tell you now, no. All right? All you got to do is look at them. There should never be an overweight doctor. But yet there are. So, with that
Good evening.
With that being said.
Good evening, son. Sorry, Doc.
Yeah. With that being said, just know that, living a healthy lifestyle, it's a journey. You're always improving. You're always looking for better ways to feel better, to feel better, think better, and as I said in a previous session, you vibrate at a higher level when you're healthier, because sickness is a low vibrational state.
That's right, because when you're at your lowest, you feel your worst.
Yes.
Even if you don't have any physical ailments, even mentally, if you're depressed, you're really feeling at your worst.
Yes.
So,
and again, because you're vibrating.
You're vibrating low.
Which, again, low vibration opens the door, creates an opening for sickness and illness to come in. Now, with that said, I'll talk about this at the end, don't let me forget, talk about what's coming up. Let me close that. All right, so are you ready, Coach Mitchell?
I am ready. And my segment is going to be really quick. Aziz, thank you for joining us tonight. We appreciate it. All right, so tonight I want to give you just a couple of quick recipes for room fragrances. Real quick, simple, economical, and easy to do and make. So what you see here are little tins of Epsom salt. And I have 3 different fragrances here because I use them in different rooms for different purposes. Here you have Epsom salt in the tin. Am I in frame? Okay.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, you have Epsom salt in the tin and about 20 drops of lavender. Now I have 20 drops of lavender in this one in particular because I have that in my sitting room. And when I open the door, that aroma immediately hits me and it puts me in a calm state. And if you know anything about lavender, lavender is a very calming herb or flower, however you want to look at it. And It's beneficial for relaxing you and putting you in a more tranquil state of mind. Here I have frankincense, and this is a woodsy type of scent. But again, I have about 5 drops in this particular tin because it's very strong. It's a very strong essential oil. And I have this in my spare bedroom. So when guests walk in, it feels sort of embracing. It's warm. Here I have patchouli. I think that's how you pronounce it. But again, it's sort of a milder scent. It's strong, but it's milder than the frankincense. And I have this in the spare bathroom, the guest bathroom, because it emits such a welcoming fragrance. Thank you, Aziz. It does, right? I think they all smell good, but you're right. The frankincense smells good. And again, it's a very welcoming aroma. I use both Dr. Teal's. Now, second part to this, are you going to talk about bath salts, or should I just go ahead and finish with? Okay. So these can also be used in your bath. They can also be used in your bath just as they are, or you can add citrus, like orange peel or lemon zest, because those 2 citrus peels actually add moisture to your skin. And it's an additional oil that's extracted from the fruit, the peel. If you're going to use it for a soaking property, you want to use Dr. Teal's, because this is really an Epsom salt that was made specifically for soaking. And you want to get the fragrance free because you want to make your own fragrances. Whatever's going to make you feel good, whatever fragrance you want to use in the bath. And this is not digestible. So Dr. Teal's is really an over-the-counter, more medicinal, if you for soaking, if you have sprains or sore muscles or whatnot. If you want to use a multi-purpose Epsom salt, I buy the Equate. This Epsom salt here has magnesium in it. It's good for your digestive system. It's multi-purpose. You can use it for cleaning. You can use it for soaking. I mean, it's just a multi-purpose Epsom salt. And again, if, this 8-pound bag is less than $7, and you can see how much salt is in here. So you'll get a lot of uses for your money, a lot of bang for your buck. And yes, this Epsom salt, which is edible, you can gargle with it, and it's not edible to digest. It is edible. You can digest it, and you can gargle with it. And if you add a little bit of sea salt to it, it will activate it a little bit more to help with your sore throat. I've used that method before.
Can I sit back for a second?
Oh, sure. I just wanted to also show that you can definitely not just use it for hygiene purposes, but also medicinal purposes, but also it's good as a laxative to help with your digestive system.
That's what I was getting ready to say. That's how you know this is, you can consume this because it says right on the cover, magnesium sulfate, saline laxative. Milk of magnesia. Well, that magnesia was, magnesium. And it's just interesting that we were talking about that earlier, based off a question that was asked a couple of weeks ago, the benefit of magnesium. Well, when you soak in Epsom salt, your body actually absorbs the magnesium from the Epsom salt. So that's another benefit of doing this.
Yep. And, on the scroll there, and you can get this from, the big store. where everybody likes to shop.
What store is that, Mitchell?
I ain't trying to give him no promo. I'm not getting paid. No. Walmart. No, you can easily pick that up from Walmart. And oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, not her mouth again. Oh, my poor Summer. Yeah, have her gargle in some Epsom salt. And I pray that the babies feel better. Yeah, definitely flush them out and keep them hydrated as well. But, omit the essential oil. You don't want to put essential oil in this. If you're going to use it for gargling or, your digestive system, then you want to eliminate the essential oil and just use the Epsom salt. Probably a teaspoon of Epsom salt to 8 ounces of water is sufficient, and a pinch of sea salt. And if, they don't like the taste of it, you can always squeeze a little lemon juice in it, from the lemon. And here I have, I'll hold it over here, a little case that you can purchase off of In a Field of Dreams site, or you can email Coach Darren. But this is a little cachet of essential oils. It keeps them neat, keeps them organized, keeps them all in one place. And you can purchase off the website. And it's really, it's more economical if you buy the case, because you get a variety of oils to experiment with, to test and try the ones that you might like versus buying one-offs. So, and that concludes my session on essential oils.
Right. Now, you can also do the same thing with body spray. Body spray?
I'm
yes.
sorry, I just got one more tip. You can always get a jar for your Epsom salts, your homemade bath soak. Just put an eighth of a teaspoon of cornstarch in and coat your salt crystals after you add your essential oil, and that'll keep your salts from coagulating and sticking together. And that's it. I'm done for real now, Coach. Go ahead.
Right. Now, following the same principle, again, you can create your own body spray, and your own air freshener spray. Now, one of the things is, most people will go, for anybody out there who wears cologne, men wear cologne or women wear perfume. Yes. Mm-hmm. You may not be aware, but most of those are actually made from essential oils. You end up paying, again, the good fragrances, you end up paying really high price for them, when in reality you can make your own. Mm-hmm. And you can make your own without any additives. Because again, now it's like everything that's produced has some type of additional chemical in it. And the rule of thumb has always been, don't put anything on your skin or in your hair that you probably wouldn't put in your body. Mm-hmm. That's the rule of thumb. Yes, there's sometimes where that does not apply, but
and they also have dyes in them.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So you can create these fragrances by using 3 ingredients. Mm-hmm. One ingredient is distilled water, like about a cup of distilled water, or it can be filtered, or you can boil it. Mm-hmm. But I think, just use, if need be, use bottled water, use filtered water, and you're fine. In that 8 ounces of your water, you want to add about a teaspoon of witch hazel. Mm-hmm. Now, and again, witch hazel you can get, again, from the big box store for $1 and some change for, that size bottle.
16 ounces.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then you just want to add about 30 drops of, your essential oil. And that varies based on which oil you're using.
Your choice, right?
Yes. You can, again, create a blend of oils. It's totally up to you. That's the other thing. You can create your own fragrances. So, for men, you might want a more masculine or woodsy scent. You might use something, as I have here, like cedarwood. Mm-hmm.
That's a really nice, spicy fragrance.
Mm-hmm. For women, you may want something, I got lemongrass, but You have a
Or
variety.
lavender.
Yes, lavender. You have a variety of fragrances which you can then use to create your cologne or perfume. Now, once you mix those together, you pour them in a spray bottle, preferably a glass bottle. That's a plastic bottle right there, but you preferably want to use a glass bottle. If not, plastic is fine. And then just shake it up, and then every time before you use it, shake it up because the oil and the water will, try to separate. Again, it's just the natural properties of water and oil. And then you shake it up, and then you can, yeah, you missed it.
So this is most definitely Coach Darren's
Yeah.
body spray.
Yeah, and then there's a technique to doing it. They say you can spray it and then walk into it. You spray it on yourself, spray it. When you get out the shower, before you put your moisturizer on. We always say that was a way of sealing in the scent that you're using. The thing about the essential oils in most cases is that you could put them on pretty much any time. Unlike, like I said, if you take a shower at night and you want to get in the bed, you could actually spray yourself. And it's not as pronounced as putting on cologne or perfume. It's a gentler, scent.
It's very light.
Yeah.
And it's very light on the skin. You don't feel oily. It just blends right into the skin. But I think we need to also caveat here to advise you not to use essential oils directly on your skin.
Right. I'm glad you said it because we have coming up next month, we're going to do a whole series on different aspects of stress and stress management. Aromatherapy is one of them, and I'll go further into essential oils. But Coach Mitchell is absolutely right. You don't want to put essential oils directly on your skin. Yes, they are natural, but we always think that natural means it can't hurt us. And yes, essential oils can give you some nasty burns with some of them, which is why in the session next month, we'll talk about mixing essential oils with what is known as carrier oils.
And I know it looks like we have on oil, but I promise you it's the light. I promise you it's the light. We did not slather essential oil all over us tonight. But anyway, go ahead, Coach.
Yes. So again, that's just and that same essential oil that you spray on your body, you can also use it as your room freshener. Just spray it around. The more witch hazel that you add to the combination, the longer the fragrance will linger in the air. So same thing if you add it to your body, but you don't want to go too far with the witch hazel.
And also, not just as a room freshener, but you can also spray this on your linen, and especially the lavender, because it is a calming essential oil, a calming herb. You can spray this on your pillow and you'll have a more peaceful sleep.
Actually, and the other thing, which I don't have here, I could run in and get it, but I mentioned to you before about diffusers. Just want to let you know that, again, Field of Dreams, we just reestablished. Actually, we say reestablished, but we had never canceled it. But we were, we had diffusers as part of our product line.
I'll grab one.
Okay. And I think during the pandemic, lost contact with our sales executive, but that's been reestablished. Our company has, new styles out now, but you can use basically essential oils.
This is one of the larger ones.
Yes.
I don't have room over here, so I'll hold it up. This is one of the diffusers. It fits in with any decor, and I think this come in multiple colors.
That one may only come in like 2 colors. We have diffusers that do come in a variety of colors and different, even diffusers for children's room. For instance, my granddaughter got her one a couple of years ago because she had trouble sleeping at night. And again, it had basically, you use lavender oil. And that, basically would help to calm her down, to allow her to go to sleep. You could use essential oils with actual herbs.
And I just want to say
Yes.
for the children's diffusers, it actually has a projectile of different
Projection. Yes.
of different shapes. So it'll cast a light on the ceiling and, it may display stars,
Mhm.
for example, or the moon. But this has an adapter. Sorry, I keep going out of frame. Just plug it into the back and then you just plug it into the outlet and just let it go. I think this one doesn't have a setting, but some of our other ones has time setting that you can turn it on, and if you don't want it to run all day, you can set it for 2 or 3 hours. Okay.
So again, a nice therapeutic way of using natural products to that you now can inhale. And like I said, when we do the session next month, I'll go into the science behind why aromatherapy is as effective as it is.
And it's inexpensive in comparison to purchasing these products out of the store. Not only is it inexpensive and cost effective, it's healthier for you. It's healthier for you to breathe. It's healthier for your respiratory system.
Yes.
And the environment.
Yes. So, like I said, hopefully you'll join us, starting on October 2nd for our stress management series, and aromatherapy will be one of our sessions. And then, hopefully, like I said, you walk away with something tonight that you have another alternative, because if you want true health, you have to partner with nature, because we're an extension of nature. Nature's an extension of us. Anything man-made will probably do you in.
Exactly. And that's why, this is called Inside Outside on Wellness Wednesdays, because whatever you consume on the inside, whatever you're exposed to on the outside eventually finds its way on the inside. So, we're trying to bring about awareness that if you are into your health and wellness journey, don't forget about what you're exposed to, what your skin, your largest organ, is exposed to. So hopefully these have been some helpful tips and techniques that you can incorporate in your health and wellness journey.
Yes. And again, if you have any questions about anything we covered tonight, feel free to reach out. If you want to purchase anything, if you look on the website, or just reach out and we can have a discussion. I'd be more than happy to help you.
Absolutely. The website is scrolling across the bottom of the screen there, www.innerfieldofdreams.com, or you can email Coach Darren directly at dwight@innerfieldofdreams.com.
So, any questions? Aziz, are you still with us? And is there anybody else?
Hi, it looks like, hold on. We have to toggle back and forth between devices. Hi, Miss Patricia. Thanks for watching. We appreciate you joining.
Yes, thank you.
All right, Aziz, let me know if you try the Epsom salt and if it, helps Summer at all, okay? All right, so Coach, anything else?
No, I think I covered it for this, a quick segment on creating your own air fresheners, because you absolutely know that anything aerosol is going to have, toxic chemicals in it. So you want to remove that, and even some of the plugins, you want to, kind of avoid them as well. Even candles, you got to be mindful of the type of candles you use, because they too have toxic chemicals. So always opt to do the natural method. And in this case, it's natural and it's economical, it's environmentally friendly, and that means friendly to your environment.
Absolutely. And again, if you want the recipes in creating your own room fragrances or air fresheners and or body sprays, we will post 1 or 2 of the recipes on the page, The Power of Now, so that you can start your own home fragrance making,
Yes.
if you will, and introducing that into your space. Again, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We really appreciate it. Thank you,
Yes.
Aziz, for engaging tonight. We truly appreciate your participation. Ms. Patricia, thank you for watching.
Yes.
I'm Coach Mitchell.
And I'm Coach Darren. And again, look out for our upcoming stress management series. Now, hey, it looks like that's Ray has joined. So yes, look for our upcoming stress management series, because stress is considered to be the #1 epidemic for the 21st century. It has no boundaries. Everybody's dealing with it, trying to maintain, as they say, keep things copacetic. Stress is real, and it causes a lot of chronic illnesses.
And we want to open up the conversation, the dialogue, so that people understand that they're not on this journey alone. So see something, feel something, say something.
Just don't say that to me.
Because we want you to be well. Listen, I'm Coach Mitchell.
I'm Coach Darren.
Have an amazing night. And remember, if you don't start now, there will be no next. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next week.